The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 6, Chapter 138, Same Sex. I don't know the real meaning of being a man and a woman. She's always known that she was a man, so now she's really confused. Right? Fido, why are you butting in? The reason they're separate man and women is because they mate. Keel was confused with Fido's answer. Read the situation. With a sweet sound reverberating in the air, Fido just defined what it is to be a man and a woman. How straightforward. Looks like she understood most of what Fido was saying. I looked at Raftalia direction and shook my head. Well, Risha, I looked at their direction. It's different, she shouted. Why do you know so much, bird? Oh, that was... Why do you know so much, bird? Come on, Fido knew from the start. Is it genetic memory? No. Maybe something happened with the male Fido Real that she happened to meet in the forest. It certainly is suspicious. Fido shouted to complain about what I said. When you think about it, Fido lays eggs. Boo! This has become really annoying. Everyone, including Raftalia, everyone's face has turned red. Young man, it's as if they just emerged from the sea. Is everyone alright? I don't like it. I can't do such a thing. I will never do that thing with Shield Nichan. Why would I do such a thing? I want them to stop saying things like I'm raising them because of my ulterior motives. Damn, this is frustrating. The topic of love affair is really getting on my nerves. I want bitch to get captured soon to be punished and receive divine retribution. Stop already with this stupid topic. At least for the time being, love is prohibited. Ah! The slaves were protesting. Whatever you say is useless. This is to fight the incoming wave, not the declining birth rate. I'm not here to take care of all of you. There's simply no room for baggage. Don't think about such trivial things. Do that when the world is already at peace. I don't get it. Why? Why is such a thing decided? Because I don't like it. Look, Raftalia doesn't like it either. Raftalia? Eh? For some reason I raised my voice to Raftalia. I was trying to change the topic. It seems like Raftalia understood. Our purpose is to fight the wave. 3.5 months from now, I will take those who wish to fight the wave with us. Of course, I will not force you if you don't want to. That wave? Right. I was summoned here to fight the wave that took the lives of your families. So, tell me if you want to fight. Just 8 people. I need more people. I want to establish several groups. A guy from the battle squad that wants to volunteer would be ideal. These guys are still unsuitable for battle. After hearing my words, Kale remained silent. Because I'm a woman, am I useless? That's not true. Look around me. I'm pointing towards Raftalia, Fido, and Risha. Come to think of it, why are they all women? Unbelievable! Kale was sharp. This is annoying. What do you want to do? Are you joining? Love prohibition. You just want women to serve you. Apart from me, Raftalia has no problem with another man. Yeah. See, Fido. Whatever. Male have no problem. Boo! Men and women are equal. I use whoever is efficient, so don't be mistaken. I see. Shield Oni-chan. I see 2 swords. What? One of the slave girls mutters alone. I don't know. Seems like she misunderstood something. That's wrong. What? What 2 sword? Fido doesn't know what I'm saying. After all, it's just a genetic memory. That time when I heard that I was sold. To explain that, anyways, it's troubling that love will make you unable to fight. Therefore, love is prohibited. The slaves that were satisfied except for Kale, who nods unwillingly. I see. I guess I need to give my best in fighting. However, thinking about after the war... No, my preference may become popular. Kale must practice peddling. What is that? What is that? Your face looks good, so I was thinking of using that. But you are timid, so I guess you're unsuitable in peddling. Me? No way! It's okay. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You should always go to the streets. Human have more nasty ways of entertainment. Shield Ni-chan, the way you're saying that is scary. Was it a strange thing to say? Anyways, if I brought Kale in peddling, I'm sure that I'll be able to sell a lot of accessories to the ladies. Together with Raftalia, men and women would line up to give their money for the accessories. Kale, what is it? I accept same-sex relationships, so have fun with Raftalia as much as you want. It looked like I was jealous. Such a thing, do you want Raftalia-chan to kill me? You may unexpectedly fall and roll. Based on what I read in manga, Raftalia is the type that is not likely not to refuse. I don't know. What is manga? That thing is good. Anyways, I'd like it if Raftalia was a little rebellious. Kale began to tremble, the look from earlier. Naofumi-sama? Oozing with blood... Naofumi-sama! Oozing with blood thirst, Raftalia approached me while smiling. I think I might have touched a forbidden subject. It's for that reason. Everyone disband, bring those seafood. Yes! After a while, the female knight came to the beach. I heard you were playing on the beach, so it's true. I'm just giving them a reward. These guys did their best recently. I think they've been rewarded plenty enough. Certainly, but I also want to go to the beach and eat some seafood. Why don't you have some fun as well? Female knight came to the sea with a swimsuit, and began to swim together with Raftalia. Despite being so shrewd, you prepared that kind of swimsuit. What country is this? Speaking of this woman, she has strangely good relationship with Raftalia. Unrelated to the previous topic, it may be a little related. What? Actually, to love another person is good. It will increase your worries, but they will be there to accompany you. Naofumi-sama! Raftalia waves her hands. What happened? Were you drowning? I wouldn't be speaking if I was drowning. Why are you being rude? Why is Raftalia being rebellious? I also noticed Fido. What's with that expression? It's like they're doing some business. Deceiving is useless, you know. Yes, it's a good thing to become healthy. This could be troublesome, I assume. Shiodni-chan, I caught it! You could see the joy in her face when she caught the shellfish in the net. Yes, the grill is already hot. It's ready for grilling. Food supply is already stable, so there won't be any problems. Eat up. After eating, we'll go back. Understood. Such a feeling today. I'm irresponsible. I want to stop cooking for them. I have a little bit more time. The monster eggs will hatch soon. It's past noon and everyone is preparing to get back to the village. I think the monster eggs are about to hatch. Yesterday, the incubation period of the monster's eggs in the net and the contract is almost done, so I went to the shed to check the monster's egg status. Shiodni-chan, what are you doing? Just stockpiling food supplies. Also, the monster eggs are ready to hatch anytime soon. Wow! Problem is that Fido Real. That bird is really excellent at pulling carriages, but I feel anxious that there may become two monsters with really huge appetites. Fido? Fido tilted her head, curiously. It's different. This egg is not a Fido Real. Fido-chan has a younger sister and a younger brother? Amazing! Wow. So noisy. If you look at their appearance, they're just like middle school students. They're childlike. No such thing? Categorically speaking, that is right. Master, would a newborn child would like to become Fido? It's a pain to answer Fido's question. It's also a pain to read it, or understand it at all. Well, whatever. I want the master to be able to pull a carriage. Monster, Christ. I want the monster to be able to pull a carriage, but the huge appetite is unnecessary. Perhaps, okay. I faced Fido and gave such a reply. You're not what master wants. You're probably like Fido. Fido's ahoge is moving towards the monster egg. There's something in there. Is Fido's family born? Family! If you think about it, this Fido Real will become a follower to the Fido Real queen. Well, nah. Well, then what will he become? Master, I hope he becomes something amazing. Will you do that? Yeah. Fido's pouring some magic on the eggs as she touches it. This egg will never be the same as Fido. I'm safe. But there's still a possibility that this newborn will end up the same as Fido. If you consider how huge Fido became, it'll surely become noisy. I guess there's no helping it. Depending on the result, we may leave raising a Fido Real to Fido. The eggs hatched. Pee? One animal was a Fido Real chick. It was slightly purplish kid. Next were two caterpillars. When these grow up, they'll be able to pull carriages. I called them caterpillans, yeah. I absorbed their eggshell into the shield, but there was no effect. Next, there were 3 earthworms. They appear to be a monster called a dune. Can I leave the soil maintenance to these guys? I set the basic prohibitions. You're in charge of leveling this guy up. Yes! Children felt like they became a parent to the pet. They were carrying it on their shoulders as they went to the carriage. The Fido Real chick went to Fido and happily sat on top of the head. Pya! The chick is singing. In these past few days, I was only watching if the kids were in trouble. Me, who's from another world, did I just become their foster parent? If we lose the wave, I guess all the hard work that we invested will all go to waste. After what? I'll slowly learn how to cook so I can make food for everyone anytime. Well, mainly because I'm not good with fighting. The slave girl went down from the carriage. Good for you. Certainly, the one wanting to learn how to cook was also the one who requested midnight snack from Raftalia. Yeah, I really like cooking, but fighting's a little... Is that so? Then do your best. Yeah. The girl nodded and stood next to me. I'm going now. Raftalia waved her hands. Yeah, be safe. Raftalia-chan, is it alright to be that carefree? Huh? While waving to the girl who wants to be a cook, she muttered, What are you talking about? Hey, don't worry. What's that? Well then, I'm going. Yes, sir. The carriage made the clattering sound. Now, then assist me. Yes. And thus I taught the children how to cook. Though, for some reason, the guy's food was a mess. It was so bad that the food that the shield produced is a lot tastier. Shield Nichan's really good with his hands. Is that so? Yeah, Fish Demon was really good. Is that so? I said not to feel bad about it. The delicious dish was made by the power of the shield. I just imagine the taste and then cook it. Yeah, then Shield Nichan will teach me how to cook that dish. I ended up stepping on a landmine, but I still answered with a smile. It's good that I smiled. Speaking of the results, I ended up in the position where I was taught. Oh well, it's okay. This child really likes cooking. I hope she becomes very good at it. She will become a big deal someday. I feel like that was like a fucking really long chapter. Was that a really long chapter? I don't... So that's the thing with reading Shield, is the chapters are so goddamn long. Right, Tiger?